Welcome to Infopedia World. In this video, we compare the military strength of Iran and Israel and the historical background of their rivalry. The Iran-Israel rivalry is rooted in geopolitical, ideological, and religious tensions. Since the 1979 Iranian Revolution, Iran has opposed Israel, supporting anti-Israel groups like Hezbollah. Israel sees Iran's nuclear ambitions as a major threat. Israel's expenditure surged 65% to $46.5 billion, 2024, due to regional conflicts, while Iran's fell 10% to $7.9 billion under sanctions. This gap funds Israel's tech edge. Iran holds a significant numerical advantage with 610,000 active personnel, 350,000 reserves, and 220,000 paramilitary forces. Israel fields 170,000 active troops but leverages 465,000 highly trained reserves and elite special forces. Iran's larger population, 88 million versus Israel's 9 million, allows greater mobilization potential. Israel, 612 aircraft, including F-35 stealth fighters, advanced drones, and precision-guided munitions. Dominates airspace with electronic warfare capabilities 710. Iran, 551 aircraft, mostly outdated, e.g., 50-year-old F-14s, MiG-29s. Relies on locally produced Shahd drones but lacks modern fighter jets. Israel's multi-layered system, Iron Dome, David Sling, Arrow 3, intercepts 85 to 90% of missiles, drones. Iran's S-300 and Azarach systems are less effective. Israeli strikes have destroyed 40 to 50% of Iran's air defenses. Iran possesses the largest regional arsenal, 3,000-plus missiles, including Kabar-Shekhan, 1,450 kilometers, and Segil, 2,000 kilometers. Recent Israeli strikes degraded 35 to 40% of stockpiles and forced launches from central Iran 2,610. Israel's Jericho 3 missiles, 4,800 to 6,500 kilometers range, offer nuclear deterrence. Tanks, Iran leads, 1,996 versus Israel's 1,370, but many are obsolete. Israel's Merkava tanks feature active protection systems. Artillery, Iran holds a 7-to-1 advantage, 2,050 versus 300 units, critical for asymmetric warfare. Iran fields 19 submarines and 101 ships for asymmetric, swarm, tactics in the Persian Gulf. Israel focuses on 5 advanced submarines, likely nuclear-armed, and corvettes for coastal defense. Iran enriches uranium to 60%, weapons-grade, 90%, and could produce 9 bombs if weaponized, 1 to 2 years required. Israel has approximately 90 nuclear warheads but maintains ambiguity. Iran uses proxies, Hezbollah, Houthis, for regional influence. However, Israeli strikes decimated Hamas and Hezbollah leadership, weakening this network. 39. Israel excels in cyber warfare, intelligence, Mossad, and precision strikes. Killed 16-plus senior Iranian commanders and nuclear scientists since June 2025. The Middle East stands on the brink of a full-scale war as Israel and Iran engage in unprecedented direct military confrontations, marking a dangerous shift from decades of proxy warfare. The conflict ignited on June 13, 2025, when Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, targeting Iranian nuclear facilities, missile sites, and senior military leaders in Tehran. The strikes killed top Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps (IRGC) commanders, including Mohammad Bagheri and Hossein Salami, and nuclear scientist Mohammad Mahdi Tehranchi, while causing significant damage at the Natanz uranium enrichment facility 1011. Iran responded with True Promise 3, firing over 150 ballistic missiles and drones at Israeli cities, killing 24 civilians and damaging government installations in Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. This exchange represents the most severe escalation since April 2024, shattering the long-standing shadow war paradigm. The conflict has jolted global economies, with Brent crude oil prices surging 7% to $74.60 per barrel amid fears of disrupted energy supplies. Iran's threat to close the Strait of Hormuz, a choke point for 21 million barrels of daily oil shipments, could push prices above $100, triggering inflation and derailing central banks' interest rate cuts. At the conflict's core lies Iran's nuclear ambitions. Israeli strikes targeted Fordow and Natanz facilities, setting back uranium enrichment programs. However, Iran retains 408 kilograms of 60% enriched uranium, enough for 9 to 10 bombs if weaponized. The International Atomic Energy Agency, IAEA, assesses Tehran could reach weapons-grade enrichment, 90%, within months, though weaponization would take longer. 411. Israel's undeclared nuclear arsenal, estimated 80 to 200 warheads, serves as a deterrent, but experts fear the strikes may accelerate Iran's pursuit of a bomb. Netanyahu is betting on degrading Iran's capabilities before it crosses the nuclear threshold, notes a RAND analyst, but this could backfire by hardening Tehran's resolve.